This is going to be another rant. All right, guys. So obviously, there are a lot of people out there that just continue to follow politicians to the end of the earth, which is like bizarre to me. But it also shows me that people are easily manipulated and controlled by following certain people. And they don't have the capacity to think for themselves. And a lot of you people who are definitely going to unsubscribe from my channel after this video, rightfully so. I will say it 1,000 times. I do not care, nor do I want people who continue to follow politicians like they are gods. It is annoying. And I don't care who you vote for or who you like, but Biden, Kamala Harris, Trump, people are all over these politicians, and it's enough and it's annoying. These politicians, guys, are currently hurting this country. They will continue to hurt this country because they are allowed to take the same path they've been taking forever. Some politicians come into this game thinking that they're going to change the world. They put their heart on their sleeve and they're like, I am for the American people, or whatever city or state that they're running for. But then at some point in there, they get corrupted. And the corruption takes a hold of them. And then they start changing and they turn into something different. Now, Trump talked about running for presidency, or the possibility, decades ago, or that he would if he had the chance, or something like that decades ago. And he was asked about this numerous times in the 80s and the 90s. And that Trump was the Trump we needed and wanted back then. This Trump is not the guy that we voted for, 8 years ago? Not the same guy. Yet, anytime I speak against him or talk bad about him, people are ranting and raving and unfollowing my channel and like, you don't know what you're talking about, all this other shit. And I say, I know this much, guys. I know that I'm not going to put another president's dick in my mouth. That much I know. And that's what a lot of you people do. You people continuously suck dick of these politicians who do not deserve it. First of all, you shouldn't be sucking anybody's dick, but that's not the point. The point, guys, is that you shouldn't be taking these people on as if they're gods, as if they are making a great change. These politicians play a game. They make a little bit of change, they give us something back, but they take a whole lot away from us behind the scenes. Trump, for example, currently met with Bill Gates to talk about new arm tickets for the public. He meets with Larry Ellison, or talks to Larry Ellison. I think he met with them a few months ago at a tech firm meeting, talking about AI and security, and didn't just specify what kind of security. He met with Pfizer and made some deal with them. And even though the deal was to cut the cost of medications to make it look better for him, he made a deal that pissed off Republicans. All right. We've had Kamala Harris, who's now considering running for president for 2028. People out there legitimately think that this vagina is going to win. Kamala Harris against possibly J.D. Vance. Kamala Harris is the lowest scoring vagina on the planet as vice president. Lowest scoring. She was the worst. In the United States vice president history, she was the worst. And yet somehow people think that she would have done a better job than Trump. I don't know at this point. And they seem to think she's going to do a better job if she wins the 2028 election. You people do not understand what is going on and who is who and what is what. All of these politicians, guys, they go to one place on this planet and they suck the tits of that country to get some more money in their personal accounts, that is. And that place is called Israel. Now, I know a lot of you people are going to be like, oh my God, he's dragging Israel into this. Yes, the fuck I am. Israel is the enemy of the world, and not because of what they're doing to Palestine or Gaza. I don't care about that bullshit. That's a mess that Palestine put themselves in. They could have fought their way out of that, but they didn't. They sat by and watched Gaza get run over. So be it. As far as I'm concerned, those Middle Eastern countries can wipe each other out. I do not care. I only care about America. I am truly America first. Politicians should never be taking any kind of PAC money from any country. And AIPAC supports Israel and funds all of these politicians. Why do they all go to Israel and lick that wall? Why is it? And then there's some that don't. And the ones that don't, if you haven't checked it out yet, they are all considered kooks. Even Mamdani, this piece of shit that's running for New York City mayor, even he states that he's not going to Israel, though he's not going for a different reason. He's going because he's actually the enemy of the country. So again, guys, we have like bad sides all around. We got Muslim politicians moving into political positions here in the United States, and they want to change the landscape of America. Then we got other politicians selling us out to other countries for nickels and dimes. We got politicians selling us out to China. You got politicians selling us out to Israel. You got politicians selling us out to Russia. You got American citizens screaming, yelling, and fighting about how much better Russia is and how much better Putin is. You're the enemy of this country. You got people who sit there and go, Israel is the way. We have to be their friends. You were conditioned like an idiot to believe that we have to be their friends. Meanwhile, they're controlling us with every bit of information that they store on our politicians and hold it as ransom, if you will, because if those politicians step out of line, all of a sudden you were diddling a kid in Israel somewhere because of their Mossad agent known as Jeffrey Epstein. Possible Mossad agent, excuse me. So anyway, you people need to rip the dicks and vaginas out of your mouth. Enough already. You guys are sucking so hard, some of you are developing herpes. Cut it out. These people are not about America first. This America first, guys, was something that they started saying, but they're not doing it at all. You want to be America first, you should lower a lot of the taxes or cancel a lot of these taxes. We shouldn't have any kids that are starving or freezing to death or have any kind of problems. Our schooling system should be a way better, but it's not. Why are we giving money to India, Venezuela, Argentina, China, all these other countries, but we're not supplying Americans here? We got vets that had shitty health care, but that seems to be better. But what can be a lot better for military vets, up their paycheck. Why are they going to welfare offices to apply for more assistance? And they're serving this country. But because we're not paying them, we're not upping their salary. We are doing everything for everybody else, and it's not America first. If Trump was a true America first president, he would put America first, America's soldiers first, America's people first, change a lot of laws, get rid of taxes, defend the Constitution, which he's not doing anymore. That's America first. You people need to stop sucking these fucking politicians' dicks. And if this video pissed you off, fucking leave. There's a button below somewhere that says unsubscribe. Get the fuck out of here. Because you're not America first. You're the same as these politicians. You're the enemy of this fucking country. Other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.